Super. Right. So welcome to the school today. What I'm going to be doing first is I'm going to show you guys the presentation of Validus. Now, for those of you who are raising your hand at this moment, I'm not going to be opening the mic for anybody. If you do have any questions, please put it in the chat box and we'll try and get to it in a minute. And for the rest of you, welcome to the school. All of you are very, very welcome here today. Sorry about that. I'm actually in a setting where I forgot today's the final, Algeria vs Tunisia. So there is some background noise. I tried to minimize it as much as I could, but it's still there. Anyway, so today we're going to start, and I'm going to share with you guys the opportunity of Validus. Now, what is Validus? Before that, I would like to introduce myself and my story in this industry. I've been in the industry of network marketing for the past 8 years. I started at the age of 19, and it was an incredible time, and we really benefited a lot. And I saw my own life change. I saw the lives of people around me change. But when I started in the beginning, it was definitely a struggle. I was 19, I was working full time, and I never believed that I could be the kind of person who would actually one day be owning a business, traveling around the world, seeing people and all of this. So what happened from there is I started developing myself. I started growing myself. I went through a lot of failures. I had a tough time, but I failed forward very quickly, and I got to a stage where I was really able to achieve a lot of my big goals at a very young age. I got to make incredible money. I got to travel the world. I've been to over 60 countries today, right? And today I met someone who's traveled more than me. So now I need to keep going and explore newer countries. So, but from this industry, I got so much. And I quickly rose to break records in Europe in that company. Later on, a few years down the line, I became the number 12 top earner in the world of network marketing. I started my own company. I consulted other companies. I built compensation plans. I recruited some of the highest paid CEOs in the history of the industry that, he was working for us. And there were so many other incredible things, right? But today, what really drives me and what inspires me about Validus is that I'm able to see the vision here that we can achieve the legacy that I've always wished to achieve. And I'm going to share a lot about that with you guys in a minute. But I'm going to be doing the presentation today. And the reason for that is because I want everybody to speak the same language. So wherever you are, this presentation that you're about to see, this is how the entire company is going to be presenting from this point forward. So let's get started. The first slide is a disclaimer. So this basically says that, everything that you see on this presentation, it is for representation purposes, and it's not something that's guaranteed. The numbers that we're about to show you are not guaranteed. There's no promises. There's nothing of the likes. Also, in order to make money in this business, you are required to work. Nothing comes for free, or you're required to at least involve yourself at a certain level. Now, the very first slide, this is one of my favorite slides, and this actually gave me a paradigm shift the very first time I saw it. And what it explains is the different way in which people make money. There are some people in this world, they make money by exchanging time for money. They work for it, right? And those are the employees, the people who go to a company, go to a business, they spend their time, they get money, which most of us are used to. The next is the self-employed, where they leverage their time to earn a little bit more money, or maybe the same money, but at least they work for themselves. The business owners are the ones who actually leverage people. So they get other people to work. And when other people spend their time, the business owner makes money. And the last one is the investor. Now, the investor has money and he knows where to put that money. So that generates him more money. So there is a massive difference between the left side and the right side. The one who exchanges time for money and the one who exchanges, who puts money to work, and that makes him more money. These two are worlds apart, right? So you have to understand that time is more valuable than money. So if you want to make more money in this world, you can spend more time, but there's a limited amount of time that you have. So if someone wanted to work 25 hours in a day, that wouldn't be possible, right? So that's why we have to find ways where in the same time, we can increase our income, And this is one of those opportunities in which you can do that. So the market that we are about to speak about, before I introduce to you the company, I just want to set that expectation on the right level. The market we're about to speak about is the Forex, equity, and crypto markets. Now, these are three of the biggest markets in this world. The Forex market, you can see, is $6.6 trillion a day. in trading volume. The equity market, a billion, 14.7 plus billion average daily volume. The crypto market, $3.2 trillion capitalization in just over a decade. So we see that these are incredible markets. At the moment, based on the current market conditions, we as a company are mainly focused on Forex, but more than that on crypto. And we will enter equity soon, but we haven't really started with that yet. So let me introduce you to the company. What is Validus? Validus actually was established this year. It's a new company. It was established in 2021 in August, registered in Delaware in USA. We have an office in Morocco, but today we just literally took the first step towards finalizing our incredible office in Dubai. Guys, when you see what we have in Dubai, like when I say there is nothing better than this in the entire city, there is nothing better than this in the entire city. So we have got the best of the best at the beginning of the company. So this shows we're not like those companies who wait to make so much money and then invest that in an office. We're starting from right now because our vision is already years in the future. We also merged with a 3-year-old company, which is a company that I and my business partner started 3 years ago, and that merged with Validus. And here I am as the vice president of sales. And there's incredible experience around the table here. So let's look at the first person that is the most important personality in this ecosystem, the man of the hour, the CEO, Mr. Howard Friend. He is a chartered market technician. This means that when banks and hedge funds want to trade, this is the kind of guy they call, And he's been working in this industry for over 30 years. He's been developing algorithms. He's been doing incredible stuff, very, very well known, and he's got an incredible profile. You can check him out on LinkedIn, wherever you are. He's got articles on the website. And he is literally leading this from the front as the CEO and the master educator. I'm the vice president of sales. I think I told you a little bit about myself as well. So let's move forward. The team. Now, Demona and Tej, we put them on the slide because they have weekly calls. Currently, Demona she basically cannot speak for a few weeks. She underwent a procedure, so she won't be able to do the calls, but Tej is still continuing them, and we hope for Demona to have a quick recovery and continue the weekly calls as well to update the network. So the Validus Trading Academy, this is our primary product. This is what we're going to market. This is what you're going to obsess yourself with, and these are the educational packages in Validus. They start at $50, ranging all the way up to $10,000, and each one is a separate level of education led by Mr. Howard Friend and his team, our wonderful CEO. Now, each educational package, the company has an incredible philosophy. We have something we call the Validus pool. So every single package that's sold, that revenue comes into the company, and as the company generates revenue, on an institutional level, we know, and the experts in our company know where to put that money to really, generate a lot of money for them. And what we do is we share this as loyalty rewards with the entire network. So every single person who purchases a package from Validus, they're going to get 2 to 3% of what they paid for the package every single week in loyalty rewards, as long as the company is healthy and stable. So this is a 60-week limited sort of possibility, a license. And in these 60 weeks, you can withdraw these rewards every single week, or you can choose to compound them. So when you choose to compound them, what happens is compounding, as you know, is the eighth world wonder. Compounding is miraculous for those of you who have never heard of it before. This is how the most successful people in the world make their money, through compounding, through making sure that they compound whatever they earn. So compounding means you don't withdraw the money, you let it sit in there, and slowly the balance that you get the rewards on is gonna keep increasing. So in 29 weeks, if you choose to compound, you will get back the price that you paid for the package. In 45 weeks, that's going to double, and in 57 weeks, you can get 300% of the price that you paid for the package. So you bought an educational package. You are learning how to navigate the markets, and at the same time, you're earning through the Validus Pool loyalty program. So this is an incredible system. And guys, remember, this is automatic compounding with freedom. There's no lock-in periods. There's no buttons you have to press. Just leave it in there. It compounds. Whenever you wish, you can withdraw it. And every single week, it will show up in your rewards wallet. So this is incredible. It's a game changer. And I believe it's a market first in this method that we have done it. The payments in and out of the company are in crypto, Bitcoin, Tron, Ethereum, USDT, TRC20 token. And when you withdraw anything, there's a 5% fee, and it can take up to 48 hours. It usually is a lot quicker than that. So let's look at the compensation plan. Now, all of you, or most of you at least, know what network marketing is. But for those of you who don't, referral marketing, in some capacity, you know, network marketing is referral marketing. This is used by some of the biggest companies on the planet. You know, companies such as Tesla, Uber, Revolut, Lyft, they use referral marketing to grow. You know, and these are billion dollar companies. So we also use the same thing. We have 6 different income streams for those of you who choose to take advantage of it, separate to your package and the loyalty rewards from the Validus pool. That's completely separate. 6 other income streams that you can take advantage of. So the first one is the direct bonus, right? The direct bonus is clean, clear cut, 10%. That means if you join this program and you introduce someone else and they're interested and they purchase a package, you're gonna earn 10% of the price that they pay for their package, right? We also have a binary bonus. Now the binary bonus means that you're gonna have 2 organizations growing. So it's a network or binary bonus. So this is a binary plan, binary meaning 2. So you're gonna grow 2 organizations, a left and a right, and everyone who you introduce and they introduce and they introduce and so forth, as well as if anyone comes in your team from overspill, you're gonna make every single week 10% from the total volume on the lesser leg. So in this example, if you have $100,000 on one side, $200,000 on the other side, you're going to be making $10,000 from the 100K, as that's the lesser leg. And the balance on the other side gets carried forward to the next week. So this is another 10% that you get paid on the entire organization that is in your lesser leg, or the weaker leg as they call it. Now, there's also a matrix plan. I'm not going to go in too much detail into the matrix in the presentation, but we can discuss this later as well. But let me just explain to you the concept. To qualify for the matrix, now this is a forced company matrix, and that means that the entire company is in one matrix. And this matrix fills automatically. You don't choose where you go. The moment someone qualifies, they occupy the next position in the matrix, right? So it fills left to right, top to bottom, and it's a 3x3 matrix. And to qualify for it, you need a package of $5,000 and to sponsor a total of $15,000 in the system. If you meet these 2 criteria, you become matrix qualified. Now, what does this really mean? I can go into the details, but let me tell you what it really means on a macro perspective. This means that as this company grows, whether you do any work or not, whether you bring a single person or not, you're going to benefit passively from the growth of the company just by having a position in the matrix. That's what it really means. And some companies, they have pools and they have this and that, but you don't really know whether those numbers that they give you are correct. So we decided to do it this way and benefit the people who join us earlier much more than the people who come later on. So the trick with the matrix is get in as early as possible. Get in as early as possible. The quicker you get in, the better it is, right? So we can go through the numbers of the matrix during the training. Now, there's also a team renewal bonus. This means that when, you know, the people in your organization, everyone in the system, the max they'll be able to earn in commissions and in rewards from the Validus pool combined is 5 times the amount that they paid for their package. So if you purchase a package for $1,000, the max you'll be able to make is $5,000. What happens after that? You renew and then you can make more money. So every time someone in your organization renews their package, you again get a 10% network bonus. So this is another form of passive income. And the other form of passive income is the past 30. Now, this is really incredible because you're going to do the work, right? So let's say you're going to earn commissions in this business, right? 10% direct sales, 10% binary, the matrix, 10% renewal bonus, right? Whatever it is. You're going to get all of these commissions. 70% of them is going to go to your cash wallet. You can withdraw it. You can do whatever you want. The other 30%, as we call it, the passive 30, goes to your passive wallet, and you're going to get paid 10% every single month from your passive wallet for 13 months. So you're going to get the 3,000 back. In this example, let's say if you earn 10,000 in commissions, 7,000 goes to your cash wallet, the other 3,000 to your passive wallet. So after 13 months, the 3,000 you'll get back with another 30% on top, another $900 on top, because we're going to pay you for 13 months, not just 10 months. So this is another way where you get more money for what you do, but at the same time, it's passive. So it's monthly, and it's something that keeps coming in for work you've done in the past, all right? Now, as I said before, the maximum you can make on an account before renewing is 500%. But the renewal is just incredible because this means constant revenue in your business, constant revenue into the company, great way to get people to get to work and to really max out their accounts as soon as possible. And it's a good feeling, it motivates people. And at the same time, it's an amazing concept for the company to be able to do this for a very, very long time. It's a great buffer system. And we have many other buffers in the system as well. Now let's go to some of the ranks. We start with small ranks. These are ranks that are very, very easy to hit. And, in some markets it's easier than others. But let's say Jade. Jade is 1,000 on each side, you're Jade. $1,000 on each side, you already have a rank, right? The next rank is Pro. $5,000 on each side, you hit the Pearl rank. Perfect. Let's go to the next rank, Sapphire. Now, Sapphire is the first awarded rank. So you actually get an Apple Watch, normally. But today we're going to speak about something incredible. The Sapphire rank, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this very carefully, right? This is something that will never happen in the company again. This is something special. And the first 80 people to hit Sapphire, in Validus, so 20,000, 20,000 on either side of their organization. So left and right, 20K in total volume in your organizations. You're going to be flown into Dubai in April, and we're going to give you 4 days of incredible experiences, safari, yacht, gala dinner, event. You're going to see the CEO in person. I'll be there. Greatest leaders in the company will be there. And not just that, you're going to be able to visit the brand new office. We're going to show you so much stuff, so many incredible surprises. Even today, I had an amazing meeting for something we're going to do in April. So your goal, whoever is on this call right now, there's 190 people on the call. I know one of you or two of you at least are doing events where you're sharing this on the screen. So there's hundreds of people listening in. The first 80 Sapphires are going to qualify for an all expense paid trip to the April retreat. And that's where the company is really going to launch. So let's get to it, guys. The first 80. So far, we have around 30 in the company, right? Then you have the other ranks, Ruby, where you need 80,000 on each side. And by the way, let me tell you something about the ranks here at Validus, right? And some of you are going to be amazed at this because I know how much this means. These ranks, these billings are not monthly. They're not weekly. These are lifetime billings. That means from the day you join, it just keeps accumulating until you hit it. We don't flush them. We don't get rid of them. There's no expiry on them. Now, this is really, really special because what we're actually doing is we're creating an environment where you can build and you can put the pressure on yourself if you want, but that mental pressure of closing the month is not there anymore, which, really gives a big relief to a lot of leaders. So this lifetime billing. Then we have the Emerald rank with the retreat, the Diamond rank with the Rolex, Blue Diamond with the BMW, Black Diamond with the Mercedes, and Crown Diamond with the Lamborghini. And of course, the criteria for the ranks, you can go through them in detail in a bit. But right now, it's just about Sapphire, right? And I'm going to share this with you in a second why. Now, before we close off the presentation, I want you to see this slide. This is the roadmap of Validus. So this is the real deal, right? Today, right now, this is 2021. This is the pre-launch, the year of the pre-launch. We just got started. We done the merger. We're setting ourselves up. We launched many, many countries, but we're still taking baby steps compared to where we're about to go. 2022 is the launch. So this April retreat in Dubai, this is when we're actually going to launch the company. Up until then, we're still on the runway. Listen, you're going to see incredible momentum in the next month or two, but this is still on the runway. We're going to take off in April. So this 2022 is the year of the launch. And then in April, we're going to announce to you the first international event of the company with all the incredible announcements that we have. And of course, we're going to be working a lot technically. In 2023, we're planning to have a full compliant automation, metaverse integration. I was speaking to someone today about the vision of the Crown Wealth Club and all of this. It's ridiculous, right? And in 2024, we want to hit those two magic numbers, 1 million members and $1 billion in revenue, become $1 billion company. So this is the goal. And of course, beyond that, we have incredible stuff planned. But for now, this is what's on the slide because we hold ourselves accountable to everything that we put out there. So those are the slides, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for listening. I'm going to stop this recording now, and then we'll head on to the training.